when I think about the things that I have done, I just want to dig a grave and jump in. Because Aibo, guys.
Pointers in the paddock, get my piece. I'm pushing P. Cop no hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot. Just peas. Drop the data, now we planning. Exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push P. I'm pushing P. On capital P, I write the president, count presidents. Push P's on her.
Hey loves, welcome to today's video. Don't look at my eyes. Just don't focus on my eyes because there's just a lot happening here. I just woke up and it's like 6 in the morning. So let's just get that out of the way, you know. I look so tired because I didn't get enough sleep. So I was supposed to be doing someone's hair and they didn't show up. So I thought, you know what, I'm already up. Let me just do a story time because I've always wanted to do the story time. And I'm also gonna get ready for it anyway. So 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm out here filming a story time because one thing about me, I am in my content creation era, child. I'm kidding. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. I am of course doing another story time. I know it's story time, but this one is very light, totally different. My kind of story times. It's actually my kind of story times. Nothing intense and nothing heavy, you get me? Because the previous one was a bit, you know, but that's that. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, honey, hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna drink water because in the morning I can't really drink wine. And I need the water to stay hydrated as well because it's very hot outside. And I'm not okay, man. I've been thinking about this. Condo off. Something must be definitely off. Whoever it is, though, in Tagatai, Kumchakazi and Tole Kitcheni. I'm so sorry that many of you guys are not going to understand that phrase, but if you're closer, you'll know very well what I'm talking about. But yeah, in a nutshell, someone is bewitching me. Bewitching my love life, basically, but it is what it is. We move. Thanks to me for stressing me out because now I'm drinking more water and my skin is popping, child. So tired. I am so tired, but I'm not gonna go on and on and on about how tired I am because no one forced me to actually film this video. I wanna do it. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video, guys. I don't wanna be out here with ashy lips. Next thing, I realized later that my lips were ashy in the video and I'm required to delete the video. So I'm definitely not about that life. Okay, so I'll tell you guys about even the story time doesn't even need water. It needs something with spirits, something with a percentage. But we'll try. We'll try our best, child. So I want to tell you guys about this time that I caught feelings for my sneaky link. Sneaky link. This time, I knew that I was a sneaky link, you get me? So this time it was different. I knew that I was a sneaky link. So I met this guy at work. I'm not gonna say where because once I state where, then people are gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. Well, some people will know who I'm talking about. So I met this guy at work, guys. You might when they say fear men, listen to grown-ups. When they say stay away from boys, stay away from boys. I met this person at work. So they'd always been working there, but we were in different different teams, like different groups. So he joined my group. I think it was towards no, I'm not gonna state the time, but he joined my group at some time, and then we started talking, you know. Baby boy is closer and I'm closer. And shitty thing about closer people in Joburg, it's either you're coming from the same hometown, Eastern Cape, or from whichever township around South Africa you happen to know, have one person in common, or you guys are coming from the same place, you get me, but you just don't know each other. Great. So I happened to meet this guy. We're gonna give him a name. What are we gonna call him? What are we gonna call him? I don't want to use a sensitive term. We're gonna call him so we're gonna call him Bafazini because he likes skirts, he liked women. So Bafazini, we're gonna call him Bafu. No, that's not nice. It's Bafazini, we're gonna call him that. Perfect. So great. Bafazini joins our team. It's nice, it's cute. Now when Bafazini joins our team, we had also changed. So we have like a manager and someone beneath my manager. So the person beneath my manager had changed, and then they introduced a new person. Great stuff. Now this new person in Bafazini are new in the group, so we had to do team buildings because we believe in team buildings to get to know each other. You get me? So on before that, obviously we tried to talk to Bafazini because he was the only new guy in the team. So we try to make conversation with him here and there, and he's a very good person, great personality. But one thing about Bafazini was never punctual, so it was a thing about why are you always late and yeah. Well, so I'm not gonna tell what else he did on the side because it's gonna give it away. So he had a side hustle. So he'd say, no, I went to my other job, I did this and this. So he was working 2 jobs, so he never really rested. You could see he was exhaustion personified. I came Bafazini, fine. We started small talks like that, and then Bafazini and we started talking, but just like light stuff. We do like work related and just random things. And then I find out that he's from Guguletu. Guguletu is in Cape Town. I'm from Cape Town as well, but I'm from Delft. So Bafazini is from Guguletu, his friends are from Delft. We happen to know the same people from Delft. I'm like, dang, I know Banani and Mama from 28 section. Isn't that cute? So fine, we bond over that. Great stuff. It's nice. I know Bafazini has a 6 uphill. He's a Kosa guy, and I'm like, oh dang. He's a Kosa guy. Kosa guys. Kosa guys are dangerous, but they're hot as fuck. They're hot as fuck. So Bafazini, we bond over that person. He asked, he finds out that I do YouTube, and I was like, we should actually do a sit down. We did film a sit down, but I never posted it because I didn't want to blur the lines. Because one thing about me, when we start doing things, now I'm gonna start catching feelings, of which I did, but great stuff. So now it's time for team building. My manager is seeing this, but man, Snez and Bafazini are actually, but he's not about that life. Great. And Bafazini was also taking interest in someone else in the team. Because why? Because he's Bafazini and he's a closer man, a fine closer man at that, I had to check something, sorry. So fine. It's a day of the team building. I literally have 2 glasses of water here, guys. I just wanted to make sure that should I be thirsty during sometime mid-video, I don't have to get up and get water. So once I finish this class, I'm gonna move on to the next one, because one thing about me, I will drink my water, child. Okay, so now we do the team building. I hope I'm still in frame. If I'm not, I'm cutting this video. So we do team building, and I've been staying in Maboneg. It's been sometimes since I got to Joburg after Alberton with my aunt. I stayed here in Maboneg. So they're like, Snez, places, why don't you? And then my other friend at the time were like, yeah, actually, why don't we just do that place because it's convenient and. So we decided to hit one of the Maboneg bars. And one thing about work team buildings, they always involve liquor and alcohol and great stuff. So Bafazini, it's actually around the time where I was still trying to get over toxic, tata lo the deadbeat, the plant. Fine. Bafazini, we do team building. We drink, we dance. Obviously, when there's alcohol in the system, we're talking. Everything is nice. Conversations are flowing, and it's not just me and him. Like people around us, we find. But Shem, actually, Bafazini is not a bad person. How cute is that? And our manager subordinate. I'm not going to talk about our manager subordinate. I'll do another story time about her. Great. When I think about the things that I have done, I just want to dig a grave and jump in. Because guys, I'm kidding, my mom, oof. Yeah. We're talking to is great. So people decide by they leaving, but then Bafazini and I and our other friend, they're like, nah man, let's stay behind for more drinks. We do that, we drink, now we go home. So when we go home, obviously when we're dancing, we were grinding, we were twerking, we were whining. I know I have a small nyash, but So fine, we go home. So my friend is like, you know what? My crush is here. My crush is gonna crash at my place. It's either Wafazini goes with you, or it's either Wafazini goes with you, or I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm like, it'll work itself out. So Wafazini ended up not sleeping at my place, but my manager's subordinate slept at my place, and our other colleagues came with us. And then I was like, why am I being called blocked here? Because there was also something going on between me and our manager subordinate. I was literally in my whole era, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I'll tell you all about it. My manager subordinate was female, okay, by the way, but they identify as them. So they ended up sleeping at my place. Our manager came to my place, and my manager's girlfriend, was she there? No, she wasn't there. But my manager, his subordinate, and I'll just say his Kondondon, and then who else? I know there were 3 people that came to my place, and then we had nightcap. We drank. Then my manager drove off. The subordinate stayed behind. So okay, not a problem. We stayed behind. So now I find out that my crush actually lives around Maboneng as well. So it was literally a walking distance. But I think they Ubered that night. So Bafazini and my friend and my friend's crush went to Bafazini's place, and they slept there, and this other girl that Bafazini wanted. So it was that Bafazini was with someone else, I was with someone else. Great stuff. It's Monday, now we go back to work, we're now reminiscing, we're talking about what had happened that night, and one thing about me, I'm a very sexual person, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm a very sexual person. And which man isn't sexual? I'm a daughter, guys. I don't wanna lie. So okay, we get to work, we go on and on. It's like, yeah, actually a vibe. How about we invite you? My friend is hosting. Would you like to come through? And I was like, sure, why not? He's like, bring your friend. I'm like, okay, no problem. And at the time, we'd already been, talking. We're talking dirty to each other. I don't know, I'm that person. So he'd also email me. We started sending each other emails at work. We were chatting, flirting with work emails. And he's like, what if someone finds this? And then that's invasion of privacy. Even if they find the conversations, it is what it is. Not like we're talking about something highly confidential or classified information, like work information. It is whatever, and it's intranet to it. It's protected, so I don't understand. Okay, fine. We start doing things. He invites me to parties. We do that. Now we're thin. Yeah, well. So Wafazini he felt like I was his, but he was never mine. You see how selfish that was? So I was his fully, but he was never mine. In a sense that he had access to me in all ways. Access to me more than anyone else would, who has ever had access to me, you get me? But I had limited access to him. So that was the very shitty part. That's where things were, So I'm okay, and I'm not the one to ask, what are we doing? Let's make things official. And then Bafazini was like, you know what? I think it's getting to that point where we now need to talk about us, because things are getting heated and we are moving way too fast. Things are happening at a very fast pace. And I'm like, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like the pace. I'm not complaining unless you are. So we talk. That's the kind of conversations we had, like phrases we throw at each other, you get me? So he tells me that he's not ready for a relationship. He was living with a person for like a good 6 years, and the message I'm dude. I also don't think I'm mentally prepared for one, emotionally as well, because I'm still dealing with thing. I'm still trying to get over him. He was like, oh, okay, great stuff. We get each other. But was I not gone already? Was I not gone? Guys, Lamfana would literally send me a text in the morning to check how I am. Or like extending during the day when he's not at work, and doing all the reasons for me to fall in love with you. What the hell? And he would literally pillow talk me. Do not pillow talk someone you don't have intentions of cuffing. Do not pillow talk someone you don't intend on cuffing. Simple. Do not pillow talk. I repeat, do not pillow talk someone you don't intend on cuffing. It's like us girls. if you know that you don't plan on falling in love with someone, which is hard, don't do that. Don't be with people you're not in love with. Take it from me. Don't let them pillow talk you. Don't listen to them. And Tina, we females fall in love more with what we hear, and men, it's what they see. You get me? So he was saying all the right things. This man, and guys, have you ever had a Xhosa man lie in your titties and then they say sweet nothings to you? Are you not gonna fall in love with that? Don't know why I'm gone. It's me. I'm texting my friend. I'm like, dude, I really love this man. I really love this man. And I was like, he's gonna hurt you, friend. Don't do that. Do not do that. Stop seeing him. And I'm like, I want to see him. My heart wants to see him. My body wants to see him. Like, I literally wanted him to do things to my body because he understood me so well, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. And even without alcohol, our conversations were perfect. Even, I'm not even gonna mention other departments. He was just so good. Lona would say, Lumamela. He had a thing of calling me by my surname. I'm Amela Beshijo. What? So fine, fast forward to this other time when I actually found out about hi man. I'm actually being taken for a boost here. Because as much as we were not exclusive like that, we were not seeing other people because Haibo, what the hell is that? People, it was just us. And then tell me if that's not a relationship already. Because we were doing things that people in a relationship do. And he also had a thing with events. He'd literally invite me to those. I'd tag along. Guys, Lamfana, guys, is a radio personality. I don't even want to talk about it because that's it, and guys, everyone heard, and I'm thinking, guys, this is it. Don't know, but okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, fine, not a problem. See, okay, we go to this party. This party, the very first party we went to, his friend's party, I met his other friend. Even on the eye contact, and said, Kalazenda cared, but they're all some are fine. All of them are fine. All of them, well, according to me, all the ones that I've seen so far, they are all fine. And I'm like, and then I quickly had a conversation with myself towards myself. I was like, sensible, don't be a hoe, relax. And I was like, girl, you gonna relax. So I did that, I relaxed. Fine. We do shots. We went to a rooftop. If you're familiar with Jewel City, we were at the Onyx, guys. I'm not even gonna hide this. We were at the Onyx, and one thing about the Onyx is on the head tie. Many men from that building, they're gonna break my heart, but I'll tell you some other day. It's like, fine, we go to the Onyx, we chill, go rooftop, we're dancing, is busy with their person. Now there's this girl, baby girl, because I remember when we went to the party, Bafazini had to come fetch me and his other friend from work. So we have been team. It was me and that guy. And then Bafazini came to get us. And Bafazini was with this other girl. This girl was so loud. I don't like loud people. I think I'm selective. So I don't like loud people. Bafazini comes to get us, introduces us to the girl. He's like, okay, this is Sneh. They don't call me Sneh, but this is Snaz because they call me Snaz. I think this is Snaz and then the girl, I'd say, ooh, you look like my type. And then we were doing a back and forth, because one thing about me, I will entertain you. So I was like, hey, you look like my type too. And, just those things, but if you get me. So she was on some cool Bafazini, watch out, I'm gonna snatch your girl. And then I went to the Uti look and does she wanna be snatched? Bafazini, we will just do a threesome here and there. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, dude, this is your friend. Apparently they're childhood friends. I find we go in, Bafazini, his friends, the girl and the guy that I came with, we go drink. The host is offering us drinks now. Love the host, you guys. I love the host. That's when I actually realized, but no, man, the host is actually my type. And I didn't know that he's my type at the time, but after things had happened, not things as in us living together, but after seeing him and till now, it's only now I'm realizing that Orlando, the friend, Bafazini's friend, is actually more of my type, because after that, I've always been with people who are like that, especially physically, you know. So yo guys, I'm gonna tell you, don't ask me about Bafaz and his friend, but I'll tell you about Bafaz and his friend in the next story time. Great stuff here, guys. I get Bafazini disappears because we're at his friend, so we're gonna call his friend, we're gonna call him Kai. So we're at Kyle's place because Kyle was the one that was hosting at the time. We were staying at the Onyx. So we go to the Onyx because he stayed at the Onyx. So we go to the rooftop, we chill there, we dance, it's cute. Hi man, all of a sudden Bafazin is not around. We're like, hi guys, where's Bafazin? And Bafazin is not the only one that's missing. Bafazin and his childhood friend are missing. And then I asked Kyle, I'm like, yo dude, what happened to Bafazini? Actually, yo, Bafazini, he said he's going to get ice because we're out of ice. I'm like, oh, okay, but he's been gone for quite some time now. And the last time I checked, your fridge was not working and we didn't have ice in there. So where is he getting ice? And it's already late, it's after hours. He's not gonna get ice anyway. Bafazini is like, it's probably passed out. I had to know, wait, but where is this girl? Because I also realized that I noticed that the girl was not there as well. And Kyle made it a point that I know that he's not there and he is with that girl, that Hashem. Today, death day. And I think my friend was not there at the time. Was my friend there? Yeah, my friend was there. Dang, okay, my friend was there. Yeah, she was there because she got there late. Because she had a thing with Bafazini's friend, the one that I had came with to the party. Yeah, the one that I had came with to the party. Great. Now we are looking for Bafazini, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go home because this is the reason I'm here. So it's pointless because my friend is busy with her person, and it's pointless for me to be here anyway because I'm not gonna hold candles. I get great stuff. Okay, you know what? Just to put you at ease, let's go look for Bafazini. Let's go to my place. I'm sure he's there. I did you know? You know what? Let me just go look for him. I go knock. Bafazini is not. No one is answering. Then I say, yo, Bafazini, it's me. I need my charger, and then I'm gonna leave. No one answers, and then I go back to Kyle. Kyle is like, no, Bafazini is there because he has my key. He took my key. I know he's there. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. I go with Bafazini. We go there, Bafazini, we knock. No one says anything. And then I said to Bafazini, you know what? I'm leaving. So baby boy hears because he is inside and we heard people moving. Baby boy thinks that I'm leaving because he heard me say I'm leaving. And then Kyle was like, no, just stand behind me. I'm like, okay, Kyle, definitely know that something is up here. I stand behind Kyle. Kyle Bafazini opens the door. He's not dressed. Ask me, why is this guy not dressed? Because when you're drunk, number one, you don't have the time to pass out. If you don't have the time, man, to undress, all you think about is passing out because you're too drunk. Or if you're undressing, it's probably just gonna be your shoes in the bed. He opens. When he opens, this girl is naked as well. Not Bafazini saying, you know, like go this way. And then I'm like, what the hell? Bafazini's like, no, stand. Ulendo, Kyle is like, no, stand here, it's okay. And then he asks where I put my charger and I take he gives me my charger and everything. Now I leave with Kyle. We go back to the rooftop. When we go back to the rooftop, Bafazini goes back, he gets dressed, she gets dressed, and then he comes up. These people were sleeping together, you know. They were literally doing the nasty with each other. Hi, Kyle and I would go up to the rooftop. Great stuff. Kyle and I would go to the rooftop. I'm upset at this point. I'm so pissed. I'm pissed because why is he taking me for a ride? Why in a setting like that? Not that he had a right to take me for a ride, but why in a public setting like that? I was so pissed because it's embarrassing. He embarrassed me. And then I get there, Kyle is like, should I get you water? Up the system. I am sober as a judge. Kyle sits me down. Kyle is like, no man, I knew he'd do this. No, what do you mean? We've been suspecting that they're actually boning. And I'm like, and then you guys let me, and you guys kept on entertaining and encouraging us, whatever it was that we were doing. God, or you knew very well that he's busy. the last time they were together, was when he was still in Cape Town. Like, so they were actually together. They weren't together, they were doing things when they were still in CUT. That, you know what, I don't want to know it. Because they kept calling each other same Kaya. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are you going to do that to your friend? And this girl that said she's lesbian, what the hell, dude? I know lesbian girls are freaky as fuck. Most, not all of, most lesbian are freaky. And, closer, guys, that girl was closer. So I was like, what was I expecting? What was I expecting? It's crazy because things that are not supposed to shock me are the ones that I find most shocking. Because what the fuck? Like, literally, I'm so sorry, excuse my language. But what the hell? I was fuming and I wanted to cry. I was angry. And I was like, you know what? At least we're outside with a rooftop. There's a lot of air. Let me breathe. So Carl tells me that they've been doing this back and forth. My baby girl has a girlfriend, so he doesn't understand why this would happen now. And then, not Bafazini coming to us. Bafazini Gay is on some, yo dude, why are you talking to my girl? And I'm thinking, who's your girl? I am not your girl. I'm like, yo, why are you talking to my girl? Why are you trying to get between us? I'm sure I know you're the one who told her and that told me what? Even if he did, I would have really appreciated if he had told me, but he didn't. Did find out Tile. I discovered. Now you out here on some, why you busy with my girl? Are you trying to take my girl? And that I wish he would. I wish a nigga would. Yo, that I wish Kyle would, for crying out loud. I wish Kyle would. At that time, I wasn't even looking at him like that. I'm like, I wish Kyle would. But Kyle was like, and I was like, oh, that was hot. I was like, it's like, and it was like, they're gonna fight, ne? I like that they're gonna fight, but I don't want them to fight because I don't like fights. I've never been involved in a physical altercation, and I wouldn't want it to happen in front of me and me being part of the reason why it happens. You get me? Then okay, I was like, and I was like, say that again. I like your accent. Say that again. It's getting heated. And then my husband's like, can I talk to my girl? I said, Carl, are you sure? Do you want to talk to him? I was like, yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. I said, Carl, you sure? You safe? Don't you want me to be around? He said, okay, don't be far. Listen to me being a hoe. I'm like, nah, don't be far. So fine. Kyle says, but dude, nothing happened between me and that girl. And besides that, you and I are not an item, so I don't understand why you're tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. The fact that you feel the need to come and explain yourself means that you are feeling something. Even if you weren't feeling something, it means that you are feeling guilty. There is something wrong that you did. You can do whatever it is that you want, but not in my presence. Not in my presence, for crying out loud. Because guys, publicly, everyone knew that we were, well, people didn't know the dynamic of our relationship, but they knew that we were together and that we see each other naked. You get me? So it was very disrespectful. So after that, I was like, no, I'm not going home with you, because each time when we're out, it's either he comes home with me or I go home with him. So I was like, dude, I'm fine. And then I was like, you know what, I want to leave. Kyle was like, okay, cool, I'm going to accompany you. Kyle walks me to my place, because Kyle is literally 2 minutes away from my place. I can see my place from Kyle's place. And when we were looking for Bafazini, we tried calling him, and Kyle actually gave me his number. How did I get Kyle's number? Oh, we were calling Kyle's phone. Because it was inside the room where Bafazini was. And now it's my phone that was with me, but we were looking for my charger at the time. Yeah, it's my charger that we went to get and some of my stuff. So I ended up having Kyle's number, because we tried calling Kyle's number so that Bafazini can pick up. So great. Kyle is like, are you sure you're gonna be fine? Yeah, I'll be okay with it. And go fine. Okay, cool. You'll talk to me when you can, and yeah, I don't know, you seem like a nice person. I'd still like to hang out with you if that's okay, but I'll just make sure that Bafazini is not around. So I was like, I can smell a stinner from a distance, and you know what, me being me, I'm gonna entertain it. You know what? I am all for it. Great. Hi Kim, Wafazi, Kyle and I, what we hug. He's a hugger. And he has a big body, so he's like a human-sized teddy bear. Oh, guys, that man smells so nice. He's so clean. Guys, stay away from Kosa, man. We hug. So obviously, when I'm pulling away, he's pulling away. Our cheeks obviously are gonna touch, and things got out of control because we're vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. I don't know about him. Maybe I was taking advantage of me. We kiss. He's a very good kisser. So he goes. It wasn't even awkward. It's like, okay, cool. I'll see you then. So when he gets home, we end text like, did you get in safe? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's like, okay, cool. I'll see you then. I'll see you again. I'm like, good child. One thing about me. Not even something to be proud of. But yeah, okay, it takes me time to get over. Ooh, Bafazin since me takes is like, I just came back from the studio. I bought us a bottle. Do you wanna talk? They was like, yeah, sure, we can. I know talking to him meant a possibility of him ripping off my clothes, but I just wasn't there anymore. Now, once you wrong me once, it depends on how severe it is. Once you wrong me and I feel like, you know what, you've really hurt me, there's no going back really. But I like giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I like allowing you to come back so that I heal completely. It's hard for me, but that happens. I want to see you constantly until I'm fully sure that I really can't stand you now, you know. So okay, he came, we had drinks, and I was just like, it's not happening, man. The spark is not there. I see you, you're hot and shit, but I'm not feeling anything. There's no elephants dancing in my stomach. There's no electricity. There's no spark, man. I was just like, you know what, I'm over this. So we had to leave. And then we started seeing each other casually. We do here and there, but we never really did things. The last time we did things was it was prior to the party, prior to this whole thing happened. And then I was just like, you know what, I am so over this guy. He sends me a huge text. He's like, I don't think it's fair for you to be feeling the way that you're feeling. Number one, you don't have the right to, because you and I are not an item. He says this again, we're not an item, and I had told you that I'm not ready for a relationship, but it looks like you caught feelings. And we said we whenever one of us catches feelings, we talk about it. And then Atibana Yena, and he told me that he's not ready for a relationship. Titia, just because you told me that you're not ready for a relationship does not mean that I can't fall in love with you. And it's hard to be doing things that people in a relationship do with someone, and then they expect you to not fall in love with them. I tell him, I was like, you know what, dude, fuck you, because you made me fall in love with you, and you avoided the conversation so hard. Because also, what then? Hey, I caught feelings for you, and they're like, oops, I'm out. That's the whole thing I don't get about sneakerlings and vibing. So I decided, you know what, I am no longer vibing. I am no longer, not with my feelings, child, not with my feelings. Definitely not doing that. And not with my vagina, because whose vagina are we vibing with? So that's when I decided about never again, never ever will I do vibing, or let's see where it goes. No, it's either you get to know me now, you want to be my person, or you don't. Simple. It's that simple. So we just stopped talking, really. We lost communication. And then I continued seeing Kyle. I was like, Kunyansiwe, could be that soulmate yako is your boyfriend's friend, but this time Bafaz was not my boyfriend, it was my sneaky link. So I was like, okay. So Kyle and I started talking and we did things, but that's gonna be a story time for another day, because child. But I'm gonna tell you about Kyle some other time. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I am no longer tired now. I'm fully awake. I'm sure you can hear my voice is totally different. It finally opened up. So I'm good now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think about sneaker links. Tell me what you think about, in general, this whole vibing thing. I don't understand it really. Yeah, just, I don't know, your thoughts on vibing, us not giving things a title. What do you think about that really? Just comment down below. And of course, if you want to hear about Kyle, Do the thing. Do your things. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Do that, and then I'm probably gonna drop that story time Tuesday. I'm gonna drop it Tuesday. Yeah, definitely. So just tell me what you think, man. Tell me, because I really find the whole concept disturbing of no, let's not give us a title. But yeah, I actually finished one class. I didn't finish the other one, but I'm gonna down it anyway, and then I'm gonna get ready for work. And I hope you guys do have a lovely day. If this is the morning, whatever time I will be uploading it, hope you guys have a wholesome day, productive one. Those who are planning on being productive, and yeah, stay safe and take good care of yourselves and drink water and stay away from men. Love you guys. Thank you.